Arsenal, David Luiz, centre defensive midfield. Okay, this one requires no speculation. David Luiz has already played in central midfield before, and guess what? It's probably his best position. I've never understood why managers, top class managers with fully functional brains, have decided to chuck this man headfirst into their defence. Multiple sums of 50 million quid have been spent to drag in this life-size human grenade into defensive backlines. Yes, this guy might look like he takes pies to the face for a goddamn living, but he is a technically brilliant ball-playing Brazilian. This myth that he's a terrible excuse for a footballer who should start handing out job applications down Burger King, it's nonsense. He is a very talented footballer with technical ability spilling out his ears, but as we've seen in many teams, he has the concentration of a constipated toddler. In the past, the man has shown at clubs like Chelsea that he can operate as a central defensive midfielder, able to dictate play in the middle of the park, and if he makes a mistake, there's an entire back four to compensate. But if he screws up at centre back, more often than not it ends in a goal. Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold, centre midfield. I've never seen a right back so comfortable on the ball as Trent Alexander-Arnold. It shows the evolution of the modern fullback that a Liverpool right back is actually being compared to the best midfielder in world football. If someone had once said Steve Finnan could emulate Zinedine Zidane, you'd be chucking him right in the goddamn loony bin. But Alexander-Arnold is a genius. 25 assists in 125 games for Liverpool by the age of 21. To put it in context, that is 3 more assists in 74 less games than Xabi Alonso managed for the club. And Alonso's a World Cup winner. Alexander-Arnold has the skills and intelligence to move into midfield, and not only that, would probably be one of the most creative midfielders on the planet. Man City, Ederson centre midfield. Considering Kyle Walker's already kept goal this season, he'd probably be a bit annoyed not to make this list. But lad, why would I trust you with the goalie gloves when you can't even be trusted with the keys to your house? Ederson though could easily toss his gloves in the bin and operate in centre midfield. I'm not sure how this Brazilian ever ended up being forced in goal as a kid. When you're a child, usually that's a position reserved for the fat one who can't kick. Sure, he's a world class goalie, but his passing ability and confidence on the ball could easily put half the country's midfielders to shame. He's done it before in Benfica youth teams, and even last summer during a charity match, scoring twice in a 5-4 friendly win against his hometown club. Honestly lads, look at City before the money, when Stuart Pearce was neglecting John Mackin in favour of chucking David James up front. Had he a player like Ederson in the squad, he'd have had him in midfield every goddamn week. Man United, Marcus Rashford goalkeeper. Yeah, a bit of a weird one, but lads, we're going to see Marcus Rashford in goal one day. It happens at Man United. Both Rio Ferdinand and John O'Shea were forced to step in the past. Even Rashford himself is preparing himself for this eventuality.
My first season at Fletcher Moss Rangers, I went in net. The thrill of scoring a goal. You get the same thrill when you save a good chance. Tim Howard was my idol. I used to have a little Tim Howard shirt. You'll watch, there'll be a game. I'm gonna get the gloves one day.
Did I read that right? Rashford's childhood idol was Tim Howard? Good lord. Tottenham, Ryan Sessegnon striker. Well, apparently Harry Kane was a half-decent goalie during his childhood, but I'm sorry, we've seen that experiment and it failed badly. So no, instead I'm going to go with Ryan Sessegnon and chuck him up front. This guy can play left back and left midfield, but I think he could do a job up front. Small, quick, skillful, and ice cool in front of goal. This kid has a striker's instinct, so yeah. Spurs could do worse. West Ham, Declan Rice centre back. Yeah, good old Declan Rice. A promising midfielder for West Ham. I've seen this guy play centre half. For my country. Good in the air, comfortable on the ball. Here was me thinking we discovered a future Ireland captain of centre half. Silly me, it turns out we were just a tool to keep up the fitness of England's future 7th choice midfielder. Well done Rice, you could have been the next Paul McGrath. Instead, you're just off to become England's next Jermaine Genius. Anyway, that's the end of it lads, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Have I got this wrong? What position would you have these guys playing? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and as always, I'll talk to you in a while.